Hands up. 1, 2, 1. Horns down. Go.
Leading the SUNY Oswego 161st Commencement procession is the mace bearer. The mace is a symbol of authority and of the importance of this event. The mace bearer, Elizabeth Dunn Schmidt, Professor of Economics and Chairperson of the SUNY Oswego Faculty Assembly. Following the mace bearer are retirees, Carrie Fellows, Visiting Assistant Professor, Marketing and Management, and Barbara St. Michel, Associate Director of Campus Life. The undergraduate candidates in gold gowns are summa cum laude honor students. They have achieved SUNY Oswego's highest recognition for their dedication, their academic preparation, and their outstanding overall grade point averages. Now entering the Convocation Hall are undergraduate candidates for degrees from the School of Business. To keep pace with the rapidly evolving business world, programs in the School of Business integrate classroom learning and advanced computer applications and various forms of applied education, such as case studies, simulations, group projects, and internships. Nationally accredited by AACSB International, the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, the school offers 7 undergraduate majors, a Master's of Business Administration, an MBA Health Service Administration program, as well as 3 5-year combined bachelor's MBA degree programs, 1 in accounting, 1 in broadcasting and mass communication, and 1 in psychology. Candidates for master's degrees and certificate of advanced study are now entering the Convocation Hall. The Division of Graduate Studies hosts more than 36 graduate programs across all 4 colleges and schools. Graduate students are able to access these programs at our Oswego and Syracuse campuses, online, and at certain work sites in the region. We provide an environment that produces the next generation of leaders who are interested in a global mindset, ethical communication, and an appreciation for diversity and inclusion. The emeriti and distinguished faculty of the State University of New York at Oswego are now joining the procession. Our distinguished faculty include several Fulbright scholars, leaders in their fields conducting millions of dollars in funded research, and more importantly, they are caring mentors who have made a difference in the lives of your sons and daughters. The Commencement Platform Party is entering the Convocation Hall. The Platform Party consists of the officers of the college, representatives from the SUNY Oswego College Council, and commencement speaker Jason Serrano, CEO and President of New York Mortgage Trust. Completing the Platform Party is Dr. Mary C. Toll, SUNY Oswego's officer in charge.
Dr. Toll, by authorization of the State University of New York Board of Trustees, the College Council, and the college faculty, I declare the 161st commencement of the State University of New York at Oswego to be in session. Before we proceed with today's ceremony, the State University of New York at Oswego would like to recognize, with respect, the Onondaga Nation, people of the Hills, or Central Firekeepers of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the indigenous peoples on whose ancestral lands SUNY Oswego now stands. Join SUNY Oswego in acknowledging the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and Tuscarora nations, their elders both past and present, as well as the future 7 generations yet to come. Consistent with the university's values of diversity and equity, inclusion, and social justice, This acknowledgement demonstrates a commitment to cultivating relationships with Native American communities through academic partnerships and collaborations, historical recognitions, and community service in order to dismantle the legacies of conquest and colonization. And now, please rise for the singing of the national anthem, led by Alasis Sarmiento.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration at SUNY Oswego, I extend a warm welcome to our graduates, their families, friends, and guests. I would now like to introduce the members of the platform party. From my left, in the second row, Dean of Extended Learning, Jill Pippin. Dean of the School of Business, Prabhakar Kothundaraman. In the front row, College Council member, Darlene Baker. Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Scott Furlong. From my right, in the second row, President of the Student Association, Takela Becken. Dean of Graduate Studies, Kristen Eichhorn. Vice President for Development and Alumni Engagement, Mary Canali. In the front row, Commencement Speaker, CEO and President, New York Mortgage Trust Incorporated, Jason Serrano. Officer in charge of the college, Mary C. Toll. And I am Chair of the Faculty Assembly, Elizabeth Dunn Schmidt. I now give you SUNY Oswego's Officer in Charge, Dr. Mary Toll.
Welcome. We are so glad you're here. Welcome to SUNY Oswego's 161st Commencement Ceremony. This is a day of well-earned and joyful celebration for you and your loved ones. This gathering, on one of the most important days of our academic year, celebrates the core mission of our college. This momentous rite of passage marks a milestone in each of our lives. Every group of graduates have faced unique struggles along their path to earning their degree, and this group, the class of 2022, has conquered unprecedented challenges. We are so proud of all that you have done. Please enjoy this well-deserved celebration of your achievement. You, your friends, families, and all those who have supported you along the way, you have certainly earned it. I now give you Darlene Baker, who will deliver remarks on behalf of the College Council.
On behalf of the SUNY Oswego College Council, it is my distinct pleasure to extend greetings to Oswego's class of 2022 and their family and friends. Graduation is a rich tradition that recognizes the achievement, hard work, and sacrifices that our graduates and that all of you in the audience, parents, spouses, children, and supporters have contributed in order to arrive at this amazing day. Graduates, today we offer our wholehearted congratulations on a job well done. May your Oswego degree be your passport to the future and help guide you on your continuing quest for knowledge in a world filled with promise and opportunity. Congratulations and good luck. And now, I direct your attention to the large screens for a message from New York State Senator and Majority Leader of the United States Senate, the Honorable Charles E. Schumer.
Hello, SUNY Oswego. This is Senator Chuck Schumer, and it's my honor to address the faculty and staff, the families and friends of the graduates, but most of all, you, the class of 2022. Congratulations. Now, I'm really sorry that I can't join you in person, as I do almost every year, but I'm sure with you in spirit. First, a quick word to the parents. As a parent myself, I know how hard it is to raise kids these days, and how much you've invested in them. It all pays off as you watch your son or daughter receive their diploma and become an adult before your very eyes. Congratulations to the moms and dads. And now to the class of 2022. The challenges of the last few years have been truly unique, but so has been our collective response. The fact that we're celebrating this graduation and not letting COVID stand in the way just goes to show you that New Yorkers won't let anything stop us from honoring what's so important in life. And today, you have earned a degree from a truly fine institution of higher learning, and nothing can take that away from you. We have a lot more work to do, but little by little, we are seeing signs that life is returning to normal. And it took a lot of working together to reach this point. As Senate Majority Leader, I worked hard to pass the American Rescue Plan, which put money in the pockets of families and small businesses who have been hurt by the crisis. And thanks to the safe and highly effective vaccines that I was proud to champion in the Senate, we're getting ready to embark on the next chapter of American history, which you will help us write. And right now, I'm also pushing President Biden to forgive $50,000 in student loans, a crushing burden for millions of college graduates around the nation. With a flick of a pen, he could wipe the debt clean and create a brighter future for so many people, including many of you. So graduates, my concluding message to you is simple. Right now, it may feel like the future is uncertain. Many of you may not be sure what you're going to do next, but what has been true throughout history is just as true today, that even in times of difficulty, there are always new opportunities, new ways of thinking, of doing things a better way. Our nation is overcoming the pandemic and working to return back to normal, and we need your help and your courage to rebuild our country even stronger than it was before. We must make our society better, and we know we will, because you are our future leaders, and we have faith in you. So to the graduates, I say once again, congratulations, good luck, and Godspeed.
And now, I welcome to the podium Takayla Becken, who will deliver remarks on behalf of the class of 2022.
Okie dokie, yada jokey. Good morning, y'all. Well, good afternoon. It's not morning no more. Good morning, class of 2022. Well, I just said good morning. It's good afternoon. Oh, my goodness. All right. Right? SUNY Oswego faculty, professors, staff, familia, and class of 2022. How are y'all doing on our beautiful day? This is our day, y'all, in person. How are y'all doing? Okay. First, I would like to send a tremendous amount of love and appreciation to my parents, aunties, grandparents, friends, family, ancestors, the divine, Mother Nature, and the entire universe for being with me, reminding me of who I am, and showing me what love is in the midst of storms. I would like to thank our alumni, Joyce Boyadu, Natasha Burgess, Carla Ortiz, Shania Ivering, and Aladra Brooks for being there with me in my most challenging moments in my college career. These queens showed me what it meant to be a leader, a friend, a safe space, to speak your truth, and trust in the process even when it doesn't make any sense at all. Thank you, Dr. Kenneth Marshall and Dr. Kathleen Kerr, for arming me, along with many graduates here, with the tools that led to our very own personal transformation here at SUNY Oswego. You know, when I first stepped foot on the soil of the indigenous tribes where SUNY Oswego currently sits on, I knew great things were ahead of me, but I never would have thought that these people, these lands, you people, would have uncovered some of the most vulnerable parts of me. Coming in here, I was a pretty insecure, committed know-it-all who loved to help people. You all taught me how to look beyond what I thought I already knew. Organizations such as the African Student Organization instilled in me, and say with me if you know it, I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me. The equestrian team showed me how my best horse friend, Buddy, could run game on me in a quick second, but also take care of me by just reading my body language. Women's Center alumni Natasha Burgess enlightened me on how trans women have periods and the importance of allowing a vision to expand through the Leading Ladies photo shoot where we showed an impactful group of women that we have here on campus. And speaking of, do we have any entrepreneurs and business owners in here? Class of 2022? I can't see you and I can't hear. You gotta be loud and clear and proud. Where you at? Okay, all right, that's all right. Okay. And those who are looking into business and administration and accounting, where are you at? Okay, now I'm speaking to the right crowd. All right, moving on. I think y'all did good, by the way. Hey, y'all here. Do we have any writers, singers, and or artists in here? All right, bet. And let's not forget our first generation students. Are y'all in here? Yeah. Okay. And I bet I missed a few. If you're a multi-dimensional being who is a mixture of various things, are you here too? All right, bet, me too. My mom asks me all the time, what are you going to do after college? Are you gonna go get your master's? I say no. Are you going to go be a principal? Oh, no. Are you gonna go back to Europe again? I know you said you wanted to. I just got back from Spain, Ma, I am good. Then what, she asks. I'm gonna go volunteer in Puebla, Mexico, making some Mexican food, and then go further into Latin America and hop over to Africa so I can meet various cultures, languages, Mother Nature, and overall people. Thank you. But wait, are you serious? My child is crazy. That's what my mom had to say. My child is crazy, she's out of her mind. Oh my goodness. Does this sound familiar to any of y'all? Parents, mentors, graduates, all of you. Have you ever had a vision or yearn to do something that will make you look real crazy? Yeah, I hear you. I do it all the time, just ask Dr. Kathleen Kerr. You see, I have this post-it note created by the Counseling Center that says, it always seems impossible until it's done. I bet some of you have some of these post-it notes too. One thing that I learned from you all, SUNY Oswego graduates, is that we are some creative, resilient, compassionate, and very direct individuals who can't help but look out for one another. And being the Student Association president, you have all shown me that when it comes to your events, your visions, and your money, you do not play at all. You all, along with various parts of this campus, have surely built up my emotional stamina, which I greatly appreciate all of you for. In doing the things that set your heart on fire, you can oftentimes find yourself feeling and or being alone. Alone looking for strength, knowledge, connection, and a chance to breathe. It's not easy. If anything, it's terrifying. It makes you want to scream, "Mama, Papa, I'm home and I'm staying on the couch." How many of our parents would look at us like we're crazy? Like, no turkey, no ham, no jam. You gotta get up there and take a chance on life. But what if we fail? But what if it doesn't get any easier? But what if we are not ready? And we'll probably never be 100% ready. Raise your hand if you are 100% ready to get up and move on. Okay, all right. Sounds like a plan, you know? Mine is up and down around the corner, just depending on the day. Family, faculty, and friends, please let us know. Raise your hand if you were ready for the most challenging moments in your life. Okay, all right, he was ready. He was up and ready, all right. Okay, I need to get like you. For all this time, SUNY Oswego has set out to transform our lives. As we are walking out of here with our diplomas, do you feel transformed? Do you feel like you are the same person you are when you walked into SUNY Oswego? As former President Stanley and Dr. Kenneth Marshall would say, this college thing is really not just about getting that degree. It's about who you become while you're going towards that degree. So who are you? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you want to be? And I don't mean that as in I want to be an astronaut one day, which I do not. I can see the stars mighty fine from here, even though we don't have no stars at this current moment in time. No, more in a sense of, do you know what makes you, you? Your values, your characteristics, your love. You extraordinary beings. You are everything you need and more. We are all processing our lives through a time of a global crisis where we find ourselves in a global pandemic, wars, mental health crises, the rights of women under attack, the LGBTQ+ community under attack, Asian lives, Black lives, immigrant lives, indigenous lives, and Mother Nature, as we already know, is on fire. People have fought and are continuing to fight for all of us to live on our own terms. Don't forget to fight for yourselves and for each other. When everything seems to be changing and nothing seems to make sense at all, just wait, be still, and remember, as Dave Grohl says, no one is you, and that is your power. Let's learn from our history, let's learn from each other, and let's learn from the impossibilities in life. Once upon a time, Dr. Martin Luther King had a dream that we all know too well, and we sit here in manifestation of that. Once upon a time, former President Stanley wanted to build an ice arena, and I look around, here's an ice arena. And once upon a time, I could be the president. And once upon a time, class of 2022, we healed, we lived, we learned, and we didn't give up on our nostro destino, also known as our destiny, especially if and when we get to create it ourselves. I see you, and I love you. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Good afternoon. SUNY Oswego enjoys a long relationship with nearby Fort Drum and numerous veterans groups in Central New York and hosts a vibrant ROTC program on campus. We are dedicated to providing a welcoming and supportive environment for our veteran and military student population, and our college is enriched by their presence in turn. In recognition of your contributions to this nation and to this college, would our students who are wearing red, white, and blue cords, and anyone, including family and guests, who have served in our nation's armed forces, please stand so we may acknowledge your service and express our gratitude. Thank you. It is now my pleasure and privilege to recognize our retiring faculty and professional staff. Please stand and remain standing when your name is read. Carrie Fellows, Visiting Assistant Professor, Marketing and Management, is retiring after 16 years of employment at the college. Barbara St. Michel, Associate Director of Campus Life, will also retire from SUNY Oswego this year. Barb has served the college and our students for the past 40 years. We wish to express our deep gratitude to Carrie and Barb for their exemplary service to SUNY Oswego. We wish you well in what we hope will be a long, engaging, and productive retirement. We hope that you will return often to the campus. You will be greatly missed.
I now have the honor to introduce this afternoon's commencement speaker, Jason Serrano, CEO and President for New York Mortgage Trust Incorporated. A proud alum, Jason earned his Bachelor of Science degree from SUNY Oswego in 1997. Prior to serving in this key leadership position with New York Mortgage Trust, Serrano was a partner and a managing director at Oak Hill Advisors, an alternative investment management firm. He previously served as a principal at the Blackstone Group, where he led the structured finance investment team, and at Fortress Investment Group, where as vice president, he assisted in the management of $2 billion of distressed structured products and whole loan portfolios. He is also committed to engaging in efforts to help solve the grand challenges of our time. When Hurricane Sandy hit New York City in the fall of 2012, he saw an opportunity to help others in the way that he had been helped. He and his wife, Alita, helped fund a new startup feeding program in New York City named Feed New York, which provided local agencies, such as churches and homeless shelters, adequate food supplies. For 7 years, the Serranos purchased and distributed approximately $1.8 million of food. In 2020, the Serranos partnered with the Midwest Food Bank, the second largest independent food bank in the United States, to significantly grow the feeding program with funding and opened a new division in Harrisburg. In the first full year of operation, the Midwest Food Bank of Pennsylvania recovered over $8 million of food from farms and food producers and distributed it to neighboring feeding programs. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to welcome Jason back home to his alma mater. Please join me in welcoming your commencement speaker, Jason Serrano.
Thank you. Thank you. I have to get a little bit comfortable up here. We got a lot to go over. First, I need the parents to stand up, please. The parents wouldn't mind standing up. Give you guys yourself an applause. Can you look at each other? The parents did it. We know. Look at each other and say, we did it. Look at each other and say, we did it. That's right. All right, now the graduates, you mind standing up real quick? Real quick. We got to get some energy in this place. All right. Hold on. They're not there yet. Hold on. They're not there yet. Can you look at each other and say, it's about to get real? Okay, now you can sit down. Listen, I'm glad to be back here. Graduated in the 1900s, a long time ago. I remember going to Mahar facility and getting on the internet for the first time. Me and my roommate looked at each other like, wow, this is going to change the world. We had no idea what we were looking at. Cell phones didn't exist. It's crazy even to say that, but it's true. We went around and gave each other notes on our doors, and we figured out who each other were. About 2 days later, we found each other somewhere in school. The professors here really cared for my education. I've developed friends here for a lifetime. I was out last night eating dinner with my college freshman roommate. We still remain friends after 25 years. I'm sure many of you will be friends in the future as well. This school is special. And when I came up on 481 through Fulton, trying to get here as fast as I can, which is usually going through Fulton about 100 miles an hour, everything came back to me of what I missed and all the experiences I had here and all the near mistakes that could have been pretty devastating to my life that happened on this campus as well late at night. So I appreciated the fact that I survived, I graduated, and I went back to New York City to start my career. At work, as was just said, I manage a $4.1 billion portfolio of assets. I'm the CEO and president of the company. We have 75 employees across 4 different cities. We do a lot of things in the space that is new to the industry. I run what's called a REIT, and in this space I've taken a lot of my learnings and wisdom from being a partner at a hedge fund and working at the largest private equity firm in the world, and learning lots of things from those people. I learned a couple of things. One, you make money by who you know, and second, you can make money by what you know. And they're 2 different things, and they both work. So as also discussed, I also chased my heart as well. So my mind is on finance, and my heart is on the poor. I myself was somebody who grew up in welfare, and there was a point in time when I was 9 years old, I'll never forget it, this woman come into my house with a box of Cheerios, didn't know us, it was from a local church. She looked over and smiled at me. And I couldn't understand at 9 years old why some random person would come to our house delivering Cheerios. And all I could look at and remember is the smile on her face, the fact that she cared for our family. So that was a motivational point for me in wanting to give back to the community and doing what she did. But I want to do it a much bigger way, which is what we did. We opened up the Midwest Food Bank. So I didn't have an easy past, but I used that to fuel my future. You all have to deep down and dig out some part of your life that will motivate you to go forward. You cannot do it just by walking forward. You have to be motivated. And wherever that is in your life today or what you will find in the future, that is what's going to propel you to success. And that's what I had to reach down and dig out as well. So there are 2 different schools of thought here, right? You have knowledge and you have wisdom. This school prepared you for the knowledge you need to go to move forward. Knowledge is simply the act of knowing. Wisdom, that's a little bit different. That's perspective, right? That's application. Without the experience, it's hard to have wisdom. You're going to gain that over the course of your career. And in my 22 decades of working in the Wall Street area in finance, what I want to do is spend just a couple minutes here and just give some key points of wisdom I collected from different people over the last 20 years. I have 7 points that I want to share with you. First, you're not going to like this one. Be first to the office. Very simple. Get there first. Nobody is allowed to beat you there, even if it's a Zoom call. Be on the Zoom call first. You'll never believe the conversations you will have with senior people that you want part of their time, but you're taking part of their time by asking for their time. So what you have to do is get there early and start communicating with people that have wisdom and knowledge. Second thing you need to do is take initiative. This is the first person to accept responsibility, the first person to want to build sweat equity with your team or your firm. Sweat equity, yes, it's a real thing. You have to actually spend the time to show that you're worthy of their time. And that's what you do by showing initiative. One of the issues that we have in our office today, as many of I see, actually everybody's pretty good right now, with walking by somebody's desk and they're checking out, looking at their cell phone. Immediately, it's, oh, let me put that away. And that breaks the bond between you and your manager on the person that is taking initiative and willing to do what is necessary to move forward. Keep the phones down, stay focused, take the initiative. Be inquisitive. You have to ask lots of questions. How many classes that you were enrolled in here where there was something that was spoke to you early on and you quite didn't grasp? You wish you asked the question, you didn't. 2 months later, you're still trying to figure out what that word means. It's really painful to ask something that you missed from 2 months ago, but you have to do it. So when you hear something in the workforce and you don't know what it means, ask. There's no question that is not worthy of asking if it's something that's going to help you. Ask the question. I like to also say, in this case, take the Wall Street Journal test. What does that mean? That means that if you grab the Wall Street Journal and they're writing something about that's in your industry, and you're learning from it, you failed. Meaning that what is written in the Wall Street Journal is generally 6 months old, written by editors and writers that are not professionals in the industry, and they're doing the best to keep up with what's the current trends. But what's written is yesterday's news. You need to be ahead of that. So the Wall Street Journal test is stay ahead of the current events, know more than what you're reading, right? And that is seeking a mentor in your office or in your workplace to help you, that has a heart to care and will help you move forward. This item here is very important. You got to do it with excellence. Excellence. Your name has to be tied to excellence. Your last name should be synonymous with excellence. If you have excellence, you will open up doors. You will be able to propel yourself forward. Excellence is contagious. People around you will be benefited from your excellence. I don't care if you're going to be a cash register, working the shelves, if you own the business or you own the building, or you're the franchise manager of 15 different locations, it doesn't matter. Do it with excellence. If you don't like your job, get another one. But stay while you're there, do it with excellence. This next one is a little bit tough given where we are today in this market. You're perhaps entering one of the best job markets in the history of this planet. I can't tell you how hard it is to hire people. It's almost unbelievable. We have HR directors that are spending around searching all over the nation to find people that we can employ. We hired our first person in Tempe, Arizona. We don't have an office there. We never will have an office there. But we hired people there because they're available. This is a job market where you have flexibility. You can go wherever you want and work wherever you want, right? And you can transport the earnings power from the New York region to where you're going. Never seen that before. COVID has created that, the migration, and this is your opportunity. So with this, we're also faced with a market that has high inflation, slowing GDP, which in your economic class, you should remember, is called stagflation. That is real. It's happening right now. Stagflation is a market where the Fed is really tied. They're hand-tied. They could raise rates and cause a crash, or they can let things go, and we can have outpaced inflation that outpaces your wages, which is meaning your real income declines. So the market is stuck, and it's going to be very volatile. So while you have the best job market in the history of the market, we're also faced with some serious headwinds. My advice to you is get out there fast. This market is changing. Where most companies are faced with a lack of resources to catch up on the job losses they have. There's plenty of room there. But after the next 6 months, with the slowing economy, there will be some changes. And here's the opportunity. Adversity is where your opportunity comes from. This is going to be a market where those who don't know what they're doing will be exposed. Those who do know what they're doing, and can see, have a vision of the future, they will benefit. I started my investment career in 2007 during the housing crisis. I'm very thankful for being part of that market. I learned a ton of watching people's mistakes. Moving forward and learning from mistakes is even better when it's somebody else's mistake. And that's why I benefit from. I have a feeling that many of you will actually see some adversity, some volatility in this market. I need you to watch carefully of what the mistakes are being made as you're sitting there. Those are the mistakes that will propel your career a decade from now into new opportunities and new thoughts from some bad behavior and bad management from before. This is one of the easiest markets to make money. I mean, and I don't want you to raise your hand, but there's many people that are involved in cryptocurrencies and other things, and it really doesn't take a lot of work to go online and just buy. And unfortunately, a lot of those trades are ending, or at least slowing, and real work needs to get done. So your wisdom that you're going to gain from the adversity that you'll see, hopefully it's not too great. Shouldn't be anything like 2007, but some missteps will be your opportunity. The last point is the most important. Something that has taken me probably a decade and a half to figure out. You need to find joy versus happiness. It's a big difference. Happiness is a spontaneous thing. You feel good about what you just did for a moment of time, and then it ends. Joy is what really matters. Joy is what allows you not to get burnt out, allows you to keep your excellence, allows you to want to move forward. Right? Joy is lasting happiness. That is incredibly important to find. Many of you will forget I've said this 10 years from now, but we'll remember this point when it's brought up to you at some point in the future. Joy is where it's at. You need to find it, and I know you will. So at this point, I want to thank the leadership for inviting me to speak here today. When I graduated in '97, there was no thought in my mind I'd ever be on this podium being able to talk to everybody that's here. I'm thankful for this, for all the staff that has allowed me and opened up a window for my vision, for my dreams, and be able to speak that in front of you today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jason, for those inspiring words. I now invite Kristen Eichhorn, Dean of Graduate Studies, to the podium.
Candidates for the master's degree and graduate certificate, please rise. Dr. Toll, I have great joy and honor to present these candidates for the Postmaster's Certificate of Advanced Study, the master's degree, and the graduate certificate.
By the authority vested in me by the University of the State of New York, the Board of Trustees, and faculty of the college, I confer on you the Postmaster's Certificate of Advanced Study, master's degree, or the graduate certificate, and invest you with all rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. To signify this honor, master's degree graduates will have the hood bestowed upon them. Congratulations.
Graduate degree recipients, please come forward to be hooded. Recipients of the master's degree will be hooded right here on stage today and receive our congratulations. The hood is a special part of the academic regalia that denotes scholarly and professional achievements. These colorful hoods are reserved for those individuals who have obtained academic degrees beyond the bachelor's degree. The hoods are lined with the official colors of the university conferring the degree, and the hoods are edged with a velvet of the color appropriate for the field of study. Colors and corresponding fields of study are mentioned on page 5 in the commencement program. The hooding ceremony at SUNY Oswego signifies a scholarly and personal achievement. Our provost and the vice president of academic affairs is joined today by the academic dean and will place the hood on the graduate student as a symbol of passage from student to master.
Alex Galuz, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Yve Lis Lopez, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Lucia Lombardi, Bachelor of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Psychology and Management, 5-year program, cum laude.
Mickey Mackner, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Brianna Watson, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Sarah Wells, Master of Business Administration, Health Services Administration, and Nursing Home Administration Graduate Certificate.
Tara Matthews, Master of Business Administration, Graduate Certificate, Health Service Administration, and Nursing Home Administration.
Paul Murray, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program, magna cum laude.
Megan McCoskey, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program, summa cum laude.
Brian Terra, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Benjamin Geiger, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program, cum laude.
Clara Pereira, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Justin Gross, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program, cum laude.
Ashlyn McAleer, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Amanda Plord, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program.
Caitlin Coker, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program.
James Hahn, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program, summa cum laude.
Brittany Bennett, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program, magna cum laude.
Samantha Hawk, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program.
Nathan Shaw, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program, summa cum laude.
Danielle Kelber, Master of Business Administration, Health Services Administration.
Kelly McCarthy, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program, cum laude.
Nathan Main, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program, magna cum laude.
Ahmed Youssef, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program, magna cum laude.
Brian Redman, Bachelor of Arts, Masters of Business Administration, Broadcasting and Management, 5-year program, Business Administration, 5-year program, summa cum laude.
Brandon Ladd, Bachelor of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Broadcasting and Management, 5-year program, summa cum laude.
Ashish Patel, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Dr. Tomas Aguirre, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Braden Madison, Master of Business Administration, Public Accounting.
Jacob Sheets, Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, Accounting and Management, 5-year program.
Viviana Hartley, Masters of Business Administration, 5-year program, magna cum laude.
Danish Qureshi, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Matthew McDonald, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Fan Bo Meng, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Ronald Smith, Master of Business Administration, Public Accounting.
Marissa Merzwa, Master of Business Administration, Public Accounting.
Ankur Yadav, Master of Business Administration, Management.
Please join me in offering congratulations to the graduates. I'll repeat. Please join me in offering congratulations to all the graduates. I now give you the Dean of the School of Business, Prabhakar Kathardaram.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the School of Business, please rise. Dr. Toll, I have the honor to present these candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
That's right. By the authority vested in me by the University of the State of New York, the Board of Trustees, and faculty of the college, I confer on you the baccalaureate degree and invest you with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. To signify this honor, please move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations!
Baccalaureate degree candidates, please come forward to receive congratulations from your Dean and Dr. Toll.
Katie Blankenship, summa cum laude.
Haley Weiner, summa cum laude.
Stone Locke, summa cum laude.
Nicholas LaFaro, summa cum laude.
Christian Farrar, summa cum laude.
Tu Ta, summa cum laude.
Kylie Moulton, summa cum laude.
Nathan Kaus, summa cum laude.
Ryan Fico, summa cum laude.
John Rath, summa cum laude.
Sienna Fernandez, summa cum laude.
Julian Fuja, summa cum laude.
Devin Coleman, summa cum laude.
Abigail Knowles, summa cum laude.
Valerie Long, summa cum laude. Deborah Skulski Wakelam.
Alexia Lewis.
Michael Atkinson.
Jake Del Duca.
Nathan Aldous.
Connor Rancier, cum laude.
Nicholas Madison.
Shokio Okata, cum laude.
Zachary McDonald.
Carter Shumway.
Timothy Riley.
Brian Kelly.
Lauren Stapleton.
Brian Nozier, cum laude.
Valentine Tinage, cum laude.
Caleb Davies, cum laude.
Cameron Witkowski, magna cum laude.
Keely Marriott, cum laude.
Caitlin Pizzella.
Robin Kiltz, cum laude.
Zoe White.
Molly Bergen, cum laude.
Brooke Freilich, cum laude.
Michael Dougherty.
Ryan Spatola.
Thomas Penula.
Robert Orzalowski, cum laude.
Alexandria Charla, magna cum laude.
Sabrina Tenezaka.
Kendra Williams.
Han Zhang.
Justin Mancuso.
Keegan Larive, cum laude.
Trent Rogie.
Mariah Mosher.
Sarah Harty.
Olivia Gulati.
Malcolm Lewis.
Joshua LeBlanc.
Shine Kennedy.
Stephen Kozakowski, cum laude.
Tyson Kirkby, magna cum laude.
Ryan Bunka.
Eric Sanfilippo.
Michael Kraus.
Hunter Cole, cum laude.
Louis Fidulo, magna cum laude.
Alicia Post.
Michelle Meyer, cum laude.
Shanley Levy.
L. Angeladi.
Agut Jack.
Jonathan Baracco.
Aria Smith.
Noraline Receipt.
Jose Ramos.
Cynthia Alston.
Francis Crociata.
Max Goldsholl.
Eric Uzo.
Sarah Benson, cum laude.
Ayana Armstrong, cum laude.
Ryan Hines.
Matthew Spiro.
Carolyn Meany.
Jonathan Honick Payne.
Mary Cummings, magna cum laude.
Krista Kraft.
Nicolette Provenzano, cum laude.
Christopher Most.
Hayden Smith.
Peyton Whitmore, cum laude.
Adia Lellis, magna cum laude.
Aaron Dunleavy.
Melissa Sudo.
Rachel Dimitrov, magna cum laude.
Elise Allington.
Shania Ahmad.
Rachel Martin.
Jared Barker.
Emily Koenig, magna cum laude.
Buddy Core.
Nathaniel Weeks.
Kyle Hurley.
Cameron Bonaparte.
Vorsha Lunswery.
Monthir Jaza Elotabi.
Justin Rodriguez.
Seth Kaufman, magna cum laude.
Ryan Seaburn.
Seth Keys.
Kayla Ramsden.
Michael Casel, cum laude.
Jasmine Bostic.
Catherine Stover.
Louis Tewitzel.
Tyrell Vieva.
Stefan Arias.
Kevin Ton.
John O'Reilly, cum laude.
Lainey Frazier, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Vaslick.
Tammy Boak, cum laude.
Laura Pinto.
Edward Santalone.
Kelly Laffey, cum laude.
Nicholas Jacobs.
Jacob Netto.
Angelica Crone.
John Wentling.
Drew Murphy.
Shaylee Morphy.
Drew Dunlevy.
Trevor Mark.
Austin Holmes, cum laude.
Aiden Strasberg.
Clayton DeMarco.
Daniel Fabiano.
Danielle Maddie, cum laude.
Cameron Van Verstruten, magna cum laude.
We'll try. Ryan Clark.
James Devane, magna cum laude.
John Lisi.
Isaac Matthews.
Garrett Waters.
Louis Lariano.
Aviko Gajazi.
Arata Abuno, magna cum laude.
Joshua Gonzalez.
Anthony Zuniga, cum laude.
Shimon Williams, cum laude.
Matthew McGalley.
Michael Santander.
Andrew Mahoney.
Louise Haddad.
Michaela Connors, cum laude.
Renee Eggleston.
Maria Forbadusi.
Isabel Sherman, magna cum laude.
Liam Dollard.
Matthew McLaughlin.
Colin Murphy, cum laude.
Michael Mastrandria.
Kyle Kahn.
Frank Stelling, cum laude.
Kyle Riley.
David Saletta, cum laude.
Gannon Duffy.
Jonathan Feliciano, cum laude.
Robert Rampula.
Brandon Rivas.
Omar Espinoza.
Khalib Munsky, cum laude.
Ryan Young.
Sydney Todurin.
Chloe Parks.
Julia Heacock.
Abigail Testo, cum laude.
Songuifalo Yio, cum laude.
Felicia Naujas, cum magna cum laude.
Usmoni Diallo.
Jaylene Frierson.
LaShawn Williamson.
Shirley Pineda, cum laude.
Gerald Badu.
Justin Burke.
Jared Holly.
William Oku.
Raphael Williams.
Dab Christian.
Brianna Cochran.
Mitchell Farrar.
Jake Wenzel.
Brooke Brasna, magna cum laude.
Patrick Regan.
Destiny Crossway.
Kyle Hurley.
Samantha Schwartz, cum laude.
Rhoda Jin, magna cum laude.
Alyssa Arcangela.
Justin McKissick.
Olivia Smith, magna cum laude, college honors program.
Emily Teresa Russell.
Jaylene Arias, magna cum laude.
Michael Saavedra, cum laude.
David Narsing.
Nathan McConnell, cum laude.
Laura McQuaid, cum laude.
Gabriel Cafalone, magna cum laude.
Fatima Argueta.
Gary Chacon.
Brendan Bantel.
Jack Egbert.
Alexa DePola.
Jay Chapin.
Joseph Marzalek.
Griffin Knight.
Andrew Cardy.
Lelena Hula, cum laude.
Ethan Dolce, cum laude.
Vanessa Schauwecker.
Tyler Schwartz.
Mitchell Zapka, magna cum laude.
Sahil Jazwa, cum laude.
Jake Rhodes.
Edward Bengary.
Justin Chan.
Austin Martinez.
Keyshawn Campbell.
Chief McMonigal.
Please join me in offering congratulations to the graduates. I now give you Mary Canale, Vice President for Development and Alumni Engagement.
In 1886, the Oswego Normal School Alumni Association was formally established at the 25th anniversary of the college. For more than 136 years, the Alumni Association has connected more than 90,000 Oswego alumni and their alma mater through student programs, career networking, alumni events, philanthropic support, and reunions. On this special occasion that launches our newest graduates into the world to carry on the work of our college's founder, Edward Austin Sheldon, please join me in welcoming Ankur Yadav, who will present the alumni banner on behalf of the class of 2022.
I'm proud and honored today to welcome the class of 2022, the newest members of the Oswego Alumni Association. It gives me great pleasure to present to you, Dr. Toll, on the behalf of class of 2022, a symbol of our growth, our accomplishment, our future, and most importantly, our promise to maintain a rich heritage of Oswego and a unique network of more than 90,000 alumni who have graduated from this college before us, the class of 22 banner.
Wow. We're getting it. We're almost there. So let me be the first one to call you graduates of SUNY Oswego and to offer you, yes, let's go. And offer you my sincerest congratulations on this momentous achievement. It is my honor as the officer in charge to offer you encouragement as you go forward from this wonderful place that has been your home away from home, perhaps home because your parents' house or wherever you go otherwise is not always home after that, at least what I heard at Torchlight last night, if you were there. A place where you have learned, achieved, and reached milestone after milestone during your time at SUNY Oswego. This is a day to look back on all you have accomplished and face your future with confidence. Take a moment now to think about how many people helped you forge your path forward and kept you moving, reaching goals, and making sense of all the changes you've faced during your time here. Really, take a second. It's amazing the number of people who have been able to help each other, including some of you right next to each other, sitting in the audience. As you think about that and you look ahead, the landscape ahead is going to take you to new places. It's going to maybe find some new friends, maybe keep some of the old friends, keep them going 25 years later, right? You're going to have new colleagues, new responsibilities. So my message to you today is to author your own personal success story, to be present, follow your passion, and surround yourself with people of high character, those who are deliberate, thoughtful, respectful, and resilient as you are. And always remember your supporters as you reach for those stellar possibilities that lie ahead. Graduates, your Laker spirit has been truly inspiring. We are deeply grateful for the positive ways you responded over the past few years. You successfully adapted to a global pandemic, learned to live with COVID all around you, consistently displaying a never give up, never give in attitude. I implore you to carry this strength as you pursue a successful life, a rewarding career, and meaningful future. As American author and disability rights advocate Helen Keller so eloquently put it, character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. The past few years have definitely allowed for some soul strengthening, ambition inspiring, and certainly many successful achievements. I hope you will look back on your time at SUNY Oswego and take pride in how you've grown, matured, developed, pursued crazy ideas. You have impacted this campus in profound ways with your presence and your unique, lasting contributions. Ralph Waldo Emerson, an American philosopher, abolitionist, and poet, once said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." It is time for you to unleash your creativity and hard work in charting your future. and also in service in humanity and in our collective quest for a better world. Grab a hold of your future with a new sense of purpose, a greater understanding, and the Oswego-infused ability to persevere with integrity, even in the most difficult times. My fellow Lakers, the world is your canvas. The academic and social experiences you have consumed at SUNY Oswego have equipped you to continue learning, to think critically, and to paint your best possible selves. You are a special class 2022. We are so proud of every single one of you, for your commitment and the personal power you have displayed. You have truly lifted up others on our campus and beyond, and represented yourselves and SUNY Oswego well. Your future awaits, and I know you are ready. You're well prepared to seize the opportunities ahead and to make your impact on the world. Congratulations.
Please stand while Alasa Sarmiento leads us in the singing of the alma mater. The words are printed on the back of your program and on the screens above.
Voices fill the air, singing reverently, pledging our school fair, truth and loyalty. This our song we raise in her name and praise. Oswego, alma mater, hail to thee.
Please be seated. Families and guests are requested to remain in their seats until all graduates have left the Convocation Hall. Immediately following the ceremony, you're invited to reunite with your graduate at a reception held in the tent just outside on the west side of the Marano Campus Center. Dr. Toll, I now declare the 161st commencement to be adjourned.